She left me because I wasn't ambitious enough. But now, she's begging me to stay in our hometown. It was a Sunday morning in April when Lauren told me she was done. We were supposed to go to brunch, but she said we needed to talk first. She sat me down and told me she couldn't do this anymore. That I had no drive, no real goals, nothing going for me. That her friends' boyfriends were buying houses and starting businesses, while I was content working at the same company for 5 years. She said she loved me, but she couldn't watch me waste my potential anymore. I told her I was happy with my life, that I made decent money, and we had a good thing. She shook her head, like I was a child who didn't understand. Said she'd been losing respect for me for over a year. That every time her friends asked what I was working toward, she had nothing to say. I need a partner who wants more from life, she said. Someone who matches my energy. We've been together for 6 years, lived together for 3. Something she moved out that week. Stayed with her sister across town. The apartment felt massive and empty without her stuff everywhere. I'd come home to silence, heat up frozen dinners, and fall asleep watching whatever was on TV. 2 weeks after she left, I saw on Instagram she was at some rooftop bar with a guy named Colin. He had his arm around her waist. She was wearing the black dress she used to save for special occasions. His bio said he was a senior analyst at some tech startup. The comments were full of her friends hyping her up. You look so happy, this is your time. It had been 14 days. I couldn't eat for a week. Lost 12 pounds in a month. My boss noticed I looked like hell and asked if everything was okay. Then something shifted. I stopped feeling sad and started feeling angry. Not at her, but at myself for proving her right. I started saying yes to everything at work. Extra projects and assignments, the tasks nobody wanted. When a position opened up in our regional office 3 states away, I applied. It was a management role. 30% pay increase, relocation package included. I didn't tell anyone I was interviewing. I got the offer on a Thursday. They wanted me to start in 6 weeks. The job was in Denver, 1,400 miles from our small hometown. I accepted immediately. That weekend, I started packing and lifting furniture online. My buddy helped me sort through everything, and I told him about the move. Monday morning, I gave my notice. My manager was disappointed, but understood. By Monday afternoon, word had spread through our small company. By Tuesday, half the town knew, because that's how these places work. Wednesday evening, Lauren texted me for the first time in 2 months. Can we talk? I told her I was busy packing. She showed up at my apartment 20 minutes later. Her eyes were red when I opened the door. You're really leaving? I nodded and let her in. She looked around at all the boxes, the empty walls, and started crying. Said she'd heard about the promotion from a mutual friend, that she couldn't believe I didn't tell her that Denver was so far away. I asked her why it mattered we weren't together anymore. She sat on the arm of the couch, the only furniture left in the living room. Because I made a mistake. Colin and I aren't together anymore. It didn't work out. I've been thinking about you constantly. I miss us. She reached for my hand, said she realized what we had was special, that she overreacted about the ambition thing, that she wanted to try again, do it right this time. But you can't move to Denver, she said. What about us? She started saying we could make long distance work, or maybe I could find something local that paid just as well. You don't have to leave to prove a point, she said. I looked at her, crying in my half-empty apartment, and felt nothing. I walked to the door and held it open. You told me I needed a partner who wants more from life, someone who matches your energy. I found that person. Her name is Vanessa, and she's moving to Denver with me. Lauren's face went completely pale. Coffee shop 4 weeks ago, while prepping for my final interview. She was working remotely, and we struck up a conversation. She just accepted a job in Denver, too. We've been talking every day since. When I told her about the opportunity, she said it was fate. You're choosing some random girl over 6 years together. I whispered. No, I said I'm choosing myself. You made it clear I wasn't enough as I was. You were right. I needed someone who saw potential in me, not problems. She walked past me without another word.